Hi, I'm Hollie McRae, and if you're new here, you may not know that I've just spent the last 4 months working in the Niseko ski area on a Japanese working holiday visa. Almost as quickly as it started, my ski season came to an end and my contract in Hokkaido ran out at the end of March. As sad as it was to say goodbye to Niseko, this meant that it was time to make the most of the holiday part of my working holiday visa. And what a way this was to start it. My family came out to Niseko during my last week of the season, and so that they could see a lot of Japan in their few weeks here, my mum decided to book a 9-day cruise around the country. And of course, I had to join. So in this video, come with me, my mum and her fiancé Hugh as we explore Japan by land and sea. We started the trip by flying from Sapporo to Tokyo and made our way to Yokohama, where the cruise ship departed on the 2nd of April, which just so happened to be my mum's birthday. So, customary sunset to see us off, and let's get into it. So we are currently walking through a park. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to remember what it's called, but I'm feeling very grateful for the things I'm seeing and hearing right now. There are birds chirping, not heard that in months. There is the wind blowing through the leaves, I've not heard that in months. The colours that are in this garden, I have not seen since the snow covered everything in Niseko. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Just look at this. Oh my god. So we're currently walking through this community garden, university, botanic garden, we're not entirely sure. All of us desperate to see Mount Fuji, can't see it anywhere. Boom. It's been there the whole time. So we're walking back to the ship now, and this here is giving me Aberdeen Beach Boulevard vibes. If you know, you know. Yes? Fuji! Stop number 2 of the cruise, and we are in
Osaka.
We've got city, we've got dockyard, we've got Alison.
Hi.
Hi there.
Oh, hi there.
So first stop of the day, we have walked our way to Osaka Castle Park. There she is. I've just made a friend. She just walked past and then she was like, "Sumimasen, style." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, darling." And then she was like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "Scotland." She was like, "Oh, Scotland?" She was like, "Ukraine." So she's from Ukraine. How cool. Whoa. Strike a pose, Alison. Oh my god, so it is. And here we see the most adorable Lawson station ever. Did you make enough mess there?
That is lovely.
So Mum got a little bit adventurous in Tully's. What do we think of the matcha latte?
Not a lot.
What's your favourite?
This is a winner. It's the yogurt and chia
Seeds.
Chia seeds, absolutely.
Delicious, darling. And that's the food and beverage report from Osaka Castle. Thank you for joining.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki. This is giving me big Disneyland vibes. I think it's the flags and the little taxis. That doesn't look real. An insect shop. What in the name of the wee man? Whoa, there's so many insects in there. What?
No.
What? What is that? You don't tap it, it'll come after you. That's insane.
Look at that. Oh.
That's wild.
Armed and dangerous.
And now we have taken on my final form for the day. Ready to go chill by the pool, drink some cocktails and enjoy the sun. I have to say, I have missed the sun. Good morning! Today we are in Kochi. The harbour is leaving a little to be desired. Not too much going on here, but what we need to do is get in these coaches and head into town. I think the port is a bit separate from the actual town, so that's the plan. It's also significantly cooler here than what it was in Osaka yesterday, so I've resorted back to jeans, leather jacket. Not happy about it, but it'll do.
今天欢迎各位来设有旅游问询处，为了方便各位的旅游，还有导游在等待着前来咨询。另外还有高知室内地图，也请各位灵活使用。
First stop, Hirayamabashi. Oh, here she goes. I chose a bad day to wear newly washed jeans. Oh my god. Hello! Fancy seeing you here. Down the trapdoor, Alison. We've now left Kochi Castle. 3 lasting impressions. Number 1, I feel lucky to have been inside it. We tried to go to Osaka Castle yesterday and the queue was massive, so I'm glad that we got into that castle today. And apparently there's only 12 Japanese castles left, so I feel honoured to have been there. Number 2, I got asked by a woman at the entrance what age I was, because under 18s get in for free. So I am grateful for my youth, apparently. And number 3, I feel very grateful at my mobility getting up and down those stairs, because there was a lot of people that really struggled and lots of people that wouldn't have managed to see that castle, so I feel lucky. Found spoons.
Just one, singular.
Singular spoon. And today's stop sees us in a very moody Hiroshima. Wow. I can't help but feel like there's a bit of pathetic fallacy going on. I have a feeling that today is going to be quite a heavy day. I am a total like wartime history nerd, and because of that this is one of the stops on the ship that I have not been looking forward to, and I don't want to say I've been excited because of the context, but I don't know, when I knew I was coming to Japan, this is somewhere that I really wanted to visit because I feel like there's a lot of learning to be done here and a huge chunk of very important history, and today we're going to learn all about it. Today is also the only day on the cruise that we've actually booked onto a tour, purely because we feel as though it will be really worthwhile, so let's do it.
Relatively south in Honshu Island. It is called Hiroshima. So we are now here, Hiroshima. There was one little girl whose name was Sadako. And when atomic bomb was exploded, she was only 2 years old. She was only 2 years old. She exposed to radiation, but she looked very healthy. So she entered elementary school, and she liked physical education. She loves to run, and she's a good runner. However, when she reached at the age of 11, she developed leukemia, kind of blood cancer, and she was hospitalized. Then she started to fold paper cranes. Why cranes? In Japan, crane is a symbol of longevity. It is said crane can live about 1,000 years. And tortoise is the same. So crane and tortoise, they are symbol of long life. And also in Japan, it is a kind of legend that if you can afford 1,000 cranes, your wish will come true. So she tried to fold cranes every day. However, she passed away. So after that, many people start to paper cranes to offer the peace.
So we've we've made it to the we made it to the traditional Japanese garden. I am taking out lots of very beautiful scenery with this gigantic umbrella. Yeah, incredibly stunning stuff.
Thank you.
Give us a wave.
Living room? Yeah. Oh, are you on a tour?
Bit of a tight squeeze. How's this working? Oh my god! Perfect! Ah! I just got dropped on.
You're so close.
I know. I can feel it on my glasses. Oh, it's a bit blowy out there. Good morning, everybody. Today is an interesting one. Basically, today we were due to stop in Jeju, South Korea, and yesterday we were on the way. We had a sea day yesterday, sailed through the Kanmon Strait, I believe is what it's called, and the weather was just getting worse and worse and worse. And then at about maybe 11:30, 12 o'clock, the captain came over the tannoy and said that because of bad weather and strong currents, high tides, blah 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 blah, we had to change our course in order to maintain the safety of the ship. So instead of going to Jeju, where we had initially planned, today instead we rerouted and we've now docked in Busan. And not going to lie, this little change of course has made me a very, very happy bunny, because Busan is somewhere that I've been wanting to visit. It's somewhere that I was considering leaving Japan early to come and visit anyway. So this little change of route has really worked wonders for me. We have booked onto a tour. Literally they arranged the tours so quickly after everything was like rerouted, and because we didn't really prepare to come here anyway, and I sort of knew where I wanted to go and see, we've booked onto a tour to go and see the cultural village today and to one of the main markets in the area, which will be fab. So I'm just currently packing a little bag for myself, and then we're going to head down for breakfast before our tour leaves at 7:30 AM. It's quite an early start today, so let's go! How adorable is that?
This is so cool.
It's so pretty. They're just taking in the views. Oh dear. It's two gals chilling in an egg.
Are you yoking me?
Oh my god. Hiya. Now I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Strange.
Yeah, funny.
So our tour guide was telling us that this entire town used to be a cemetery, and when the northern part of South Korea was invaded during the war, a lot of people from Seoul and the surrounding areas came here, and there was just nowhere for them to go, and so loads of people just decided to flatten the cemetery that was on this hill and build their new home here. And it literally looks like it's just buildings on top of buildings.
Imagine that stuck to your leg.
We're at a fish market. Not sure how I feel about what I'm seeing. There's an eel on the loose! Ooh, oh my god, it's on the way!
Excuse me.
He's just not caring. Oh my days. That's a big bit of chicken. Is it good?
What do you weigh?
Go on. Ding dong. Thank you very much. Wow.
And when you go back to your home, yes, bring your good memory and Busan, about the Busan and the guide Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
And we have touched down back in Japan, baby. Today we are in Nagasaki. This is the last stop on the cruise. We don't have a tour booked because we did a tour yesterday, so we are just sort of doing our own thing. And the sun has come out, it's a glorious day, and we're on the way to try and get onto a tram.
No atomic bomb. Abortion nuclear weapon. Your name, your country. No, yes.
Of course.
Yes. Hi. Yes, thank you.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
ありがとうございます。
So I'm introducing Mum and Hugh to my favourite ice cream in Japan. One of the best things that I've encountered since moving here. Good snack.
Woefully delicious.
We've made it to Chinatown. Wow. And there's our ship. Right in the man's back garden. It's got parking for your own private cruise ship. Delightful property. Woo!